I started freelancing full-time just over a year ago, and looking back, there were a couple of obstacles that I wasn't expecting when I started. Overall, freelancing has been fantastic, and I would recommend it to anyone who wants to grow their income and gain location freedom. But when I got laid off from my 9-to-5 job just over a year ago, there were a few aspects of full-time freelancing that were difficult for me to work through. The first thing that I wasn't expecting is that freelancing full-time can be really hard on you mentally. When I started, there was a period of a couple months in the beginning there where I made almost no money. I was really lucky in a sense that I had a lot of money saved at the time, but I still really struggled with the mental aspect of not bringing in any money and the feeling that my family was eventually going to run out of money, even though we weren't. And on top of that, I really struggled with the feeling that I was not making any progress in my freelance career. And even though I would consider myself to be one of the strongest people mentally that I know and most stable, I still really struggled with the mental aspect of having to make all of my money in full-time freelance. So if you're thinking about switching to freelance and you have the option to start freelancing on the side of your 9-to-5 job, that's something that I would definitely recommend. And in hindsight, I wish I had done this, as it would have made my transition much easier on my mental state. The reason that I had such a difficult time landing clients in the beginning of my full-time freelance was because I underestimated the amount of work it would take to constantly find and land new clients. And this is the second thing about full-time freelancing that I wasn't expecting, that getting clients is a whole entire new skill set that you need to spend time learning and spend time continually improving your skills and your abilities to find new clients in order to replace the old ones or ones that you're done working for. I even thought that because I had a good Upwork profile built up from some freelance work I had done in the past, I thought that it would take a lot less effort to find new clients than it actually did in reality. And even still to this day, I'm investing time and money in my ability to find and land new clients, just to give you an idea of how important this skill is for full-time freelancing. And to go even further, I think that this is the biggest reason that most people fail when they try to freelance full-time, because they usually have plenty of skill to do the actual work, but they underestimate the amount of time, effort, and learning it takes to constantly find new clients and convince them that they need your product or service. And aside from this overall, I think that as a full-time freelancer, you have to become really comfortable with change and comfortable with transitional periods. As a freelancer, you're constantly changing your offer and learning new skills. And when you do that, you often have to spend less time working on your current clients in order to spend time perfecting your offer or learning how to make more money with the same amount of time each week. And when you're in a 9-to-5 job for a business, this is something you never have to worry about. And it's just a whole nother aspect of freelancing that you might not be expecting. And most of these transitional periods actually feel kind of similar to when I first started freelancing and I wasn't making any money. Even though I'm still making money now, I still get a similar feeling that I should be making more money, even though I know in the back of my mind that I'm spending this time investing and I'll probably end up making more money in the future. I think it's just one more aspect of freelancing that I wasn't expecting and you might not be expecting if you're thinking about switching to full-time freelancing in the near future. And so overall, my first full-time year as a freelancer has been fantastic, and I would definitely recommend it to all my friends and anybody watching this video. I just wanted to share my experience in my first year and a few things that I came across in case it ends up helping you in the event that you switch to full-time freelancing. But if you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more about my freelance journey, please subscribe and check out my other videos on the channel.